head coach Mike MacIntyre.
All right, here we go. Hey, we had a good practice. We were just in Spiders today. A lot of special teams, a lot of move the field type thing, situational practice. So I thought we got a lot accomplished, and we covered a ton of stuff in special teams, from kickoffs after a penalty, kickoffs after a safety, all those type of things, all the things that don't happen very often, but you better cover them a lot. So this is our second time to do that. So I thought they were a lot sharper today than they were the last time we did it.
When do you guys start really kind of game planning for CSU, or have you started that?
We worked on CSU, this summer, just like CSU I know worked on us this summer. It's what you do.
Yeah.
And then we'll get there. We'll have a game plan set, and then we'll look at their first game some, and they got a new defensive coordinator and different things they do. So we'll have to get a feel for that. But we prepare for them. We prepare for our first 3 games in the summer hard, and then we have an open date. So that's what we did, and then we'll have to look at their games and tweak different things, but we have ideas.
You've said in the past that you think it's an advantage that they play a game before?
Yeah, it's definitely an advantage that they play a game before us. You always improve a little bit from your first game to your second game. The speed of the game, the anxiety, all the different things that happen in the first game. Some of those things don't show up as much in the second game. And so hopefully we'll be ready to roll that first game. I believe we will be. But I do think they have a little bit of advantage doing that.
How much of the advantage is on your side, the fact that there's so much newness for them, that you do get to see them for a game before you play them?
Well, I think a little bit, I guess a little bit of advantage on us is we got to get to see their defense. Offensively, I think they'll be similar. Of course, they'll have new weapons, and they'll use those weapons differently, but it'll be a similar scheme. And so that's something that we'll have to get used to. But you won't know how they're exactly using all their weapons till the 3rd or 4th game, really, if you get a little bit of film. But defensively, they've got a new defense and everything that they're doing. We'll at least get a little look at it, a little idea of what they're doing off of that.
You have a pretty good feel for what James Stefano's range is at this point of the preseason?
Yeah, he made one from 50-something the other day and sailed out of there pretty good. So he has a strong leg. And on that, it wasn't a line drive. I mean, it got up quick. If we protect like we should, people are going to have a really hard time ever blocking a field goal with him. He's getting the ball up so high and so quick.
How much better is he this August?
He's a lot better this year. Well, not a lot better. I'd say he's about 20% better at this time than he was last year. He had a strong leg, but the timing of everything, he's used to it. He's practiced all spring. In the summers, they were working on it together when they kick field goals, the snappers and the kickers and the holders. So the familiarity, I think, will calm his nerves down, and our times are a lot better. This time last year, I was worried about our times, him getting there on time, and if you're too slow, you can get it blocked. We're right on time, on the time, so that's really good.
Heard you mention Terrence Lang a couple times, kind of flashing at times.
Yeah.
How's Terrence come along as far as consistency?
Yeah, his consistency has improved. I mean, he is understanding it better and better. A lot better than he was the first part of spring, and I've seen a change in him, just a maturity level, which is really good. And the good thing is he flashes quite often, so it's not just like once every once in a while. He flashes quite often, so hopefully he'll be able to do that on Saturdays, and we believe he will.
When you talk about him flashing, what are the strengths that you see out of him?
6'5", 280, and can fly and run. Is really strong and really long. So just his athletic ability is what helps him flash. He's still a little bit raw on different techniques, but he's so strong and powerful that he kind of makes up for it sometimes.
With guys like that and Israel, how excited are you for the youth of that group?
Yeah, our youth on the D line, I think, is going to be excellent, and they're big, powerful guys that are athletic and can run, and they're both freshmen, so that's good.
Awesome.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.